Hello and welcome to Broke Ass Gardener. Now, it's Imperfect Gardener. My name is Robert, and today we're going to do a budget cultivation video because of the sheer fact that, I don't have any money right now. It has been an expensive winter, So, and I have no cultivation trays, I have nothing left, and I still have some seeds left I need to cultivate before we can go out and put the plants into the garden. So, what do we do? How do we do it? Well, the thing is, for some reason, I have a lot of kids. And the good thing with kids is they go to the toilet a lot, like all the time, and using insane amounts of toilet paper. So that means that I have saved a lot of empty toilet paper rolls. Yeah. With these, we'll make our cultivation pots. I have not done this since I was like 10 years old and went to, elementary school and the teacher said you had to put in a seed and you like grew, I can't remember, tomatoes? I can't remember, something silly like that. And they always died because no one put water in it. So, we'll try this again. I have 16 toilet paper rolls. That means I can make 32 pots because we will cut these in half. Because we really have to be very economical right now because this is all I have left. I mean, I have a small plastic pots, but I need them when we start replanting, and even those are not enough, not nearly. So in the end of this month, I need to buy a lot, but I don't have it right now. So we'll cut this in half. But let's see first, what do we need to cultivate? Because right now we do this is the last pre-cultivation video I will do. Because after this, I have done it all. I have a lot more vegetables, but that's like things like cabbage, lettuce, carrots, rhubarb, many other things, to turnip, and all of these things we will plant straight out to in the garden. We don't pre-cultivate that. So this is the last video of pre-cultivation. And the things I want to finishing with are some new things and some things that I need to have more of. Of course, the first one is I still have some seeds for the big sunflower. As I remember the last video, my mortal enemy, Sophie, no, she's my dearest friend, this is a competition now. Yeah, she's planting like 200 sunflowers, and I have only cultivated, what? 40. So I will do the rest of these, and I will buy more, because this is Mortal Kombat. Okay, sunflowers, we have some extra we can do. We have 2 tomatoes. The cherry tomatoes, and this is, I don't know, it's a small tomato, but it's not a cherry tomato. I can still do a little bit more because I have friends now that ask me, oh, can I get, tomato plants from you? And I said, yes, of course you can do. But I think I need more actually, because, it will be more. And I need to my job too, and I start, calculating. It's better to have a little bit too much than too little. So we do some extra tomatoes. Of course, we need to do the Swedish corn. This is not Swedish corn. It's a stupid thing to say. It's normal corn. Tasty sweet is the name. But it's managed to, you can grow this in Europe. I mean, in Northern Europe. Of course, in Southern Europe, it will be no problem because they have a lot of sun. Yeah, so we need to do this so I can have my purple tie, my purple white, and the Swedish yellow. I don't remember the name in English now. This is gräslök. They taste a little bit like onion, but look like grass. And they have they're empty inside, and it's very tasty. Oh, never mind. Gräslök. I can't remember the name in English. Never mind. I will put the text here and say what name it's in English. Okay? Okay, good. So, what do we start with? Well, we need to start cutting this. And for that, we just take, a normal... I will cut my fingers now. Yeah. It will be bloody. It will be like a horror movie. So I will just cut a little bit of a hole, and I'll put in a pair of scissors, and we start cutting these in half. And I now realize this is not something you want to see. Me cutting 16 empty toilet paper rolls. We cut it here, and I come back when this is finished. 32 small cultivation paper roll pots. Okay, we will start putting soil in this, but let's talk about first a little bit about the problems that we can have with this. Well, one of the first thing, of course, you see, well, it's completely, see-through. It's just a cylinder. So that means we have nothing to actually hold the soil underneath. Because in a normal, you have like only a small drainage hole, but the rest of it holds the soil. Here we don't have it. So when I pack the soil in this, I have to be very certain that they still put. No one move this, because if someone starts moving them, or the risk is the soil can fall out or something like that, or it can damage the seedling when we have it. So yeah, that is one of the problems. Another problem that is actually the biggest one. This is made from recycled paper. And toilet paper rolls, they don't like wetness. They don't like water because they start dissolving very fast. So I have to be very certain when I'm watering this that I put the water on top and not everywhere. I have to be a little bit controlled and not too much. I need to have like the perfect amount of water. Not too little and not too much. Because too much and this can start dissolving. And if it dissolves too fast, the whole structure will collapse, and it will be the death of the seedling. Another problem, of course, we can have problem with molding. You can imagine this mold would love this. On the other hand, my plants is standing in a very warm place. I have a huge radiator underneath that's pumping out like 30 degrees all the time. So it's dry and warm. So I think that molding will not be the problem. And right now we don't have any sun. And I have the evening sun, afternoon, evening sun too. And then also bring in a lot of warmth. So I don't think we will see molding. But if we do, we will talk about it. Yeah, let's see now. I will not show you. Let's put the propagation soil into the small cylinders. And we planting. And then we say good night. Good morning. I will not show you this. So I cut. And I'm soon back again. This was a little bit of a nightmare. This took a long time. I'm so stupid. I never prepared anything. I realized that since it's open in the bottom, and when I try to put in soil here, I get a lot of soil around it too. So I have had to do like a Tetris here and try to remove the soil that was in, between all the rolls and everywhere. And it still are. It still look like it's a bloody mess. Well, they're in here now, and yes. They are very sensitive for tilting. You can't tilt this anything because it will fall out. When I start getting the water inside, of course, that will be make the soil more, more firm and clayey, and it will stick together much better. Do I have to say anything else? No. Let's start cultivating. Yeah. Of course, we start with the sunflowers because this is my priority to put the last of the sunflowers, and I don't have many. I have 8 left. So let's put 1 in each, and of course we put this like 1 centimeters in. This is all we need. The funny thing is, I will not mark anything this time. Yeah, because I will see when they come up. I will see which plant is which one. Hopefully. Yeah, you do see it. It's like with tomatoes. You see, the leaves with the many flakes. Yeah, So you recognize most of them. So not in the beginning, when they start having the first seedling, many plants, many vegetables, they look the same. Yeah. But of course, when you do like the herbs, like thyme, basil, and stuff like that, they're like the small, little tiny things. The tiny leaves. And They all look the same, actually. I need to take a picture one day and show you, because now it's start. We need to do a update on that. Not today, some other day. So let's see now. I done these, and the last one we put in here, like that. That was sunflowers. Yeah, and this one is empty now. Let's continue with yellow corn. Starting getting older. Okay, let's do 10 at least. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. Yeah, let's do 10. Maybe I don't have to talk now, so we'll just speed up the process. Oh, this corn too, they want to be deep. Yeah, like 3 centimeters, I have to say. So it's like, I really put my fingers deep into the soil now. Up to the first knuckle at least. So 1 knuckle deep for corn. Is that a good measurement? Yeah. How deep will you plant a corn? Well, plant it 1 knuckle deep. Now we do the gräslök, which I can't remember in English. I have no idea. Grass, onion, grass, leek the grass. I have no idea what the name is. Okay, how much do I want to do of this? Not too much, because this grows like crazy in the garden, of course, you know that. But you can freeze it, so it's good. Let's put at least 4. These 4 is empty, and then we take tomatoes, cherry, and the other tomatoes. And of course, these want to be like, what is it, 1 centimeter down. And the seeds are, as usual, pretty small. I have many, like 400 or something like that. So I really don't have to be nervous. And I want them to, I mean, they are supposed to grow in like a bunch, you know that. So I'm not afraid of this. I just put in like a pinch in every hole. So a pinch is like, say, around 15 seeds. Yeah, 15 seeds in each. And this, of course, when it starts growing, as we do with the purio, I will show you that in 1 week with the purio. What we'll do with that when we move them to a bigger pot. Because you can't really, with the purio, right now, like in 1 week, it becomes difficult to separate one by one, because they're still small like this and like 2 millimeters thick, and the root system is connected to each other. So I will just take up the purio and breaking apart the combined root system and make it wider and put in a bigger pot, and then they can start. So they will naturally start separating back and still be connected, and then eventually, when they start growing taller, then I can start breaking them apart, because they will have enough separate root system on each leek, and it will be it's similar to with this one too, but this one we don't want to break together. We just want to break them open a little bit more, so that it can grow and have more of the bloody gräslök. With the tomato, that is a little bit bigger, 3-4 centimeters. I will use 5 of these, and I will put 2 in each, and I have like maybe 15 left. Let's see. Yeah, we have 20 left, so it's perfect. And the leftovers, I will probably save it for maybe next year. So, and remember, this is tomatoes, so you don't have to plant them deep, like 1/2 centimeter. So it's like primarily a small dent, and just put 2 in each and cover it. I will not talk now, because now I need to start calculating to 1, 2, so I can do that, because it's difficult sometimes. No, it's not difficult. But I have a concentrate, and I should use my glass. Where are my glasses? I have no idea. Because I'm doing this, I need to... No, where? Ah, there's my glasses. I need my glasses. Same thing with the cherry tomatoes. We have actually more seed for that. Interesting. We do the same thing. We just put in 2 in each dent and hope for the best. Actually, my tomatoes, I had 1 cell that did not take. Eventually, it actually did take 1 of the seeds. It was just a little bit slow. Remember I told you about we had a column of 5 cells that did not take at all. They start taking and then they died. But thankfully, because I had more seeds in them than one, they start growing again. So we have small growth there. So I'll see, but they're a little bit weak. We'll see if they survive. And if we have, then it will be more of the basil. And we are finished. So now I will carefully put water in this in the center. Try not to get so much water on the side of the toilet paper roll because we don't want it to dissolve. Yeah. Well, and this is my final video of cultivation. From here on, the next video, we will start actually going out, finally, and we'll start working in the garden. But it has been fun to cultivating this much. We will do some indoors videos too, of course, because yeah, there's some still things we have to do here. I will take a short break now because we have the Easter now, so I will taking 3 days and be with my family. But I will take pictures and put on my social media. You can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. It's Imperfect Garden or The Imperfect Garden. You will find me there. And I put out pictures every day now. Well, this was all. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe and comment. And have a very happy Easter and eat a lot of good food with your families. Goodbye.